And at the end of the day, there's two things that I think are huge. One of them is building relationships, and the other one is trust. The building of a coalition, the building of a success partnership, the building of collective impact, and the incredible number of people that are in this room, and those that aren't in this room but are on their way or that are part of it, began with building relationships. And I'm grateful, I've got to tell you, there's so many people over the years in the early days that were also part of that building relationship piece, and they were part of that building trust piece. And that's the beginning of how do you create something from nothing, you know? If you think about it, 8-9 years ago, Engage did not exist. The Success Partnership did not exist. And where we are today is really, truly amazing. I want to share another story very quickly. But one day, there's a monkey on a tree. And this monkey is looking at this rabbit hopping around. And the rabbit, and the monkey's on the tree, is just like studying the rabbit. And the monkey looks at the rabbit, and then the rabbit goes over there to like a hog. And he tells the hog, I'm so hungry, I could eat a hog. And the hog says, yeah, right. He goes, yeah, watch, come to my house. And the rabbit hops and goes into the rabbit hole, and the hog sticks its head into the rabbit hole, and all of a sudden the whole hog is swallowed up into the rabbit hole and it disappears. And then the rabbit pops out again, and the monkey says, oh my God, that rabbit ate the hog. And then a little later, he looks into the rabbit hole, and at the end of the rabbit hole, inside the cave, he sees a 300-pound tiger. And the monkey comes out, and he tells the rabbit, there's a tiger. And the rabbit goes, where? In the rabbit hole, there's a tiger. And he goes, that's not a tiger. Charlie's not a tiger. He's my partner. And at that moment, when I read that story, I was thinking, okay, in partnerships, who's the tiger? And who's the rabbit? And I'll tell you this, a lesson as we do our work. In my view, everybody in this room, and we have some heavy hitters in this room. Heavy hitters in this room. And when we think about the Success Partnership as a whole, we have heavy hitters that are not in this room that are part of this. Are those the tigers? I would say, on any given day, everybody in this room is a tiger, and everybody in this room is a rabbit. We have a window that is right now at this moment open, but that window will not stay open all the time. And a lot of beautiful things about Yazi include, what are we doing about education? And it's really, I think, for the very first time, not only putting children first, but it's putting families first. I love that it talks about culture. I love that it talks about language. And that is so, so significant in our state. Here's the African proverb. It says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. At the end of the day, I've got to tell you that for me, if we don't go together, we lose. And the window of opportunity will close. We have no choice, that we have to go together. And there's a lot of people in this room. We have tigers in this room and we have rabbits in this room, and we need both of you. And there are times when you've been a rabbit, there's times when you've been a tiger, but I'll tell you what, we need both of you. Both your power as a tiger and your agility as a rabbit. We need that. Now, what is a miracle to one person is a reality to somebody else. What is impossible to one person might be impossible to someone else. All the stories that I've shared with you right now, one person could say, well, of course that was going to happen. Well, of course we would have right now close to 180, 200 people in this room talking about a partnership. Some people would say, yeah, of course we're going to be here. Of course Engage is going to do that, of course. We'll have people who say, yeah, as a matter of fact, that was going to happen. And at the same time, we'll have other people over here saying, whoa, that was a miracle. What we have today here is a miracle. And so for me, I've got to tell you, a miracle is maybe a state of mind, it's a perspective, it's what you want. You want a miracle? you'll get it. You don't believe in miracles, you won't get them. It's okay. And at the end of the day, amazing things happen, incredible things happen. And there's amazing things happening right now in Doñana County, and there's incredible things happening right now. That's 10, 15 years ago, people would have said it would be a miracle. The work is happening, but it's not enough, right? And there's never enough money, there's never enough people, and but at the end of the day, we leverage what we have. And at the end of the day, I feel very privileged and honored to have met so many of you, and I view you as tigers and rabbits. So with that, muchas gracias. It's been such a pleasure. I thank you.